Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the episode 6. We got week 7 coming up. I missed last week, so Gage is going to kind of carry the load. I'll kind of chip in as much as I can, but I'm hearing there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Like I just said, we got a reality television show at the Prorec pretty much every week lately.
Yeah, it does. It does seem like it's a reality TV show.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, man?
What's up, dude? How you feeling?
Another day, another dollar. Feeling a little bit better. Had the bronchitis.
You'll have that, I guess. So I will start off by saying our weekly predictions we're tied 14 for both 14 and 11.
14 and 11. What do you mean?
Like 14 right, 11 wrong.
Oh, yeah.
There's been some upsets, some people not showing up who have all skewed games. So makes it a little tough to predict the outcomes of games when there's no injury report and like the best player on the team doesn't show up or something like that. Makes it a little hard.
That's all a part of it.
Yeah. We need a fucking Wednesday injury report for this league.
Yeah.
But so I'll just brush over records really quick. So Energy are 6-0, which I believe clinches a playoff spot already because the Force and Pack have 5 losses. So
yeah, I would say.
I would say the power rankings are going to also go in the order that I'm about to read, and that's in agreement. So we got Energy 6-0, clinched a playoff spot. We got Ducks 5-1. We got Citrus 4-2, Nightmare 3-3, Cherries 3-3, and I know Antoine's going to say some shit, but you guys just beat them without Tyster and Tucker.
Yeah.
Then I got Swarm 2-4, Mages 2-4, Claws 2-4, and it seems the Claws are in a little bit of turmoil at the moment. So I wonder how that's worked out. If it's worked out, don't want to spill too much of the tea from the GM group chat because I feel like that's off limits because I'm technically not a GM.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But there's some rustles and bustles about some trades wanted, which if you don't know, you're listening to this on Friday. The trade deadline is in like maybe 30 hours from when you're listening to this. It's Saturday at 11:59 p.m. So right before it turns midnight to Sunday. And you got no more trades. And then you're stuck with your rosters, whether you like them or not. Probably don't like them based on a lot of the talk. So then we just flipped this. We got Force at 9 and Pack at 10, just because the Force just beat the Pack, and I think they were at both at full strength. That down there. I don't know, man. That's a lot of. I think the crazy thing is I think a lot of those, like the bottom 6 teams, I think they play each other in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Because I know, maybe not. Because I know we've played the Energy, the Ducks, play the Nightmare. I don't know who else we played because I didn't play any other games than that. Swarm. So maybe not. Maybe it's not as bad. But if it's not them playing each other, that means they're either playing the Ducks, the Energy, or us. So that could be bad.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll go right now with a little prediction. Who do you think is missing the playoffs with the first session where somebody misses the playoffs? Who's missing them?
It depends on. I have the schedule pulled up actually, so let me double check this real fast. It depends on who plays who. So November 6th, Force plays us, Pack play the Energy. Pack's going to lose this week, Force going to lose this week. So 13th, Pack playing the Cherries, Force.
Force play who?
I would say the Pack is going to miss the playoffs this season.
Who do you think's playing the play-in game?
The play-in game is going to be the Force and the Red Claws.
So you got Force and Red Claws in the play-in, and the Pack missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
You just looked at the schedule. I didn't. So I might just have to agree with you just because you looked at the schedule and I don't really have it pulled up and I don't really feel like looking at it. So don't really care.
The Pack have to play the. Oh shit! You know what though?
The
I was
pack
gonna
the
say
pack the pack play the Energy and the Citrus yet.
they haven't played them yet.
I know they play them yet, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the Force's double game is the Energy, so they're guaranteed another dub or another L. um, I think yeah, dude, the Pack have a tough rest of the season, man. They play all good teams for the rest of the season.
What do they got left? They got Cherries.
They got the Cherries. They got they got the Citrus. They got the Swarm,
I should have one more.
and then they have
Who's their double game?
the Swarm. Their game next week is what I left out. They play the Energy next week. So Citrus, Energy, Swarm, and Cherries is who they have left.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna just brush over that. So
Yeah, that's not good.
so
Not good.
so that took away records, power rankings. You did a way better intro than the last time you introed.
Yeah.
But so now I've been told in my Citrus group chat that we need to drop some spice. Need to
Wait, who?
dump the whole teapot out. We ain't just drinking it. We got a couple things, bro. One, Antoine, what you keep changing your lights for?
Is this good?
No. You look like the
Okay.
fucking handicap Hulk.
All right, I'm back.
But what are you doing?
The handicap hawk. What the fuck? Oh, that shit hit late, man. I was like, wait, what?
Dude, I was wondering if you were gonna catch it.
Oh
Jesus.
man. All right. Anyways.
So we got some spice. We got some shit going down. We already a little brushed on the Red Claws turmoil and how from the outside looking in, it looks like nobody wants to play with each other, which not an ideal when the trade deadline's in 2 days. So that's that. We got Antoine coming at the Prorec podcast Twitter account for sleeping on them. Good win, guys. I mean, I said that on Twitter. Good win. I think the outcome may have been a little different if the Nightmares' best player was there. But
yeah, they pretty much asked for a lower ranking by doing that.
I mean, we didn't even really rank them that low. Put them at 5.
Yeah, it's like middle of the pack.
I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that we have consistently picked the top 4 teams in the league every week unless they play each other. So you can't really be mad at picking a top 4 team to beat you guys without knowing that their best player wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know if he's playing again. I don't know. I don't know if he's I don't know what's up. Someone said his shoulder's messed up or something, which that could be a tough injury. You probably know that.
Yeah. I know how that
You still
goes,
can't.
man.
You still can't shoot. So
Yeah.
been working to get it back for a minute now.
Hey, I'm getting it done.
But other than that, we got some other spicy content that I'm not gonna drop names. I feel like that's slightly disrespectful. But if you know, you know, and GMs know. It's not gonna be that hard to figure out. Because unless some miraculous trade happens, I believe we may be down a player in the league for reasons that I really don't know. I was told reasons, but those reasons didn't make a lot of sense to me, in my opinion. I don't think they were about anyone in this podcast. Because they were texted to somebody on this podcast. So, it'd be kind of fucking weird if said person texted the person that it was about and told them what was wrong. I think, right?
I would say so.
Okay. So, and I'm sorry for airing this out, but I mean, this is a podcast about the league and not much crazy stuff has been happening. So we have a player in the league that turned his jersey in on Sunday, as of now, for reasons known, but maybe misinterpreted. I don't know. I didn't really understand the full scenario. I know Schwiefert has texted twice or 3 times in the GM group chat talking about like he doesn't know what happened, and that bullying nobody occurred. So I don't really know what all that is about. But what I was told is that the team that this dude played for was toxic, and he didn't like the camaraderie of the team. He said 5 of the 7 players, or 8 players, well, 7 because they were missing somebody this week. 5 of the 7 players only pass to each other and don't pass to anybody else. But
I agree.
There's only 5 on the floor at the same time, so that kind of makes sense to me. And then another thing was not a big fan of rotations, bro. You're my dude, but this is a rec league. There aren't rotations. This isn't 2K. Your GM isn't going into your fucking stats and adjusting your minute slider. Check in.
Yeah, that's the tough thing about the league is like when I was a GM, that was the first thing I said to everybody. I said, "Listen, dude, I am not about to have people complaining to me
About not playing.
minutes. Yeah, you have to come in when you want, and nobody should argue because everybody's pretty. We're all paid the same amount of money. If somebody wants to come in, then just let it happen. You can check back in 2 minutes.
Check in, dude." So
Yeah.
I didn't that whole. I mean, I don't get the big part of it because I mean I don't. When it all comes to the end of the day, dude, like I don't really. I mean, it sucks to have somebody quit on a team in the middle of the season, but like at the same time, I don't really care. No offense, but it's not gonna keep me up at night. I'm gonna continue to sleep fine, even if it still is on the cherries. So, I mean, without getting too spicy. Also,
Yeah.
okay, okay, sorry. We brushed over a part. Parties, sources tell me that parties involved tried to force a trade to an extent that's never been forced before in Prorec history. I didn't even force a trade like this. Said player is quitting unless they are traded to a specific team. What kind of Jay Crowder bullshit is that?
It's a players' league, man.
A players' league that ain't gonna be playing. You're gonna be in the same boat as Jay Crowder, sitting at home working out in his garage.
Yeah.
So, if somebody wants to make a trade happen that works for the team that man is quitting from, so be it. Go for it. But sources tell me that the said team is also okay with running with 7. So,
Man, we got some cutthroat shit going on.
So I think the cutthroatness started both ways, kind of. I mean, it started on the turning the jersey in after the game and leaving and not doing said duties you already said you would do.
So was it like literally like after the game, it was just like bam, done.
No, so what
Out.
happened was I sat there. I don't know if he told Jalen right after the game, because I think he did, because Jalen was asking people to do a certain task. And I said no because I was trying to leave. Sorry, Jalen. But so I was sitting on the other side of the gym talking to Scruggs, and I see said person walk out, come back with the jersey, throw it in a box, walk back out to the parking lot. And as he's walking to the parking lot, my phone rings and says, "I just quit," or "I just turned my jersey in and quit." So that's what happened. It was probably 4 to 6 minutes into was that the Force Pack that played next? Yeah, the Force Pack game, because you guys played last.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like 4 minutes into the Force Pack, I think.
Damn, dude.
So we're just here to bring this to light. I don't know if Cam is doing a player podcast, if they're talking about it, or who's on that. He said he was the other day, but I checked Anchor and there wasn't a recording, so I don't know if that happened or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him the past couple weeks.
Yeah, he's been hurt. You've been sick. It's just been. I think he's eyeing a return this week, which could help a little bit. But yeah, so we got some spice in the league. We got some. I would say nothing disrespectful was dropped on this podcast, just facts. The whole league needs to hear some facts. I mean, it would, in my opinion, affect future draft stock and league participation. So we should probably take that into account as well, so everybody knows about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's literally one of the rules that you said this year not to do.
Yeah.
And this was prior to any communication with the team he was on. So
on a bright note, though,
yeah,
now that you say that about the rule that was implemented this year or this season, I don't think we've had a single game that was undermanned so far.
we haven't. There's been 5 at least every game. Because people know that if you miss too many games, you're not playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple as that.
So, I feel like we got a couple people that are close to that threshold.
Yeah, there is.
Because I think it was what we said you had to be at. You guys said you had to be at half the games.
I think we said half. We talked about it on the podcast too. I think I said 7. No, we said 6.
We said 7 for MVP.
Yeah.
For awards, you have to play 7 games.
Yeah. I think that half is even too lenient, but like I understand like this isn't all we have in life.
Yeah, but at the same time, you paid $100 to play 10 games on Sunday, so
right,
play 10 games on Sunday.
I think you should make like 6 or 7 at least.
Yeah. So I think 5 is a good number. If you miss 5 games, if you miss 5 regular season games.
Yeah. But the thing is like if next year signups come on and then I start letting people back in, I mean, we had some new guys, and I see a new guy once in over a guy who only came to 6 games. I'm gonna make a decision right there, depending on
Yeah, Tyler's gonna get a little more cutthroat with this shit, But
I mean, yeah, this season I already got a lot of people mad because there's not a lot of people new in the league. But hey, it's looking.
Hey,
good.
Look at this. We cut it down, right? And this is probably the most competitive the league's been.
Absolutely.
There have been very few blowout games. There were Citrus Mages,
Ducks Mages, Mad Cherries Mages.
So there's been a couple blowouts, but nothing to the extent of last session. Like, I don't know, the parity between teams with that many teams and the fall off after like the 6th spot was just so drastic in the separate conferences. So
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. With that being said, that's all the spice we got. For now, at least. This one might be a shorter podcast. You guys, everyone's bitching about everything, dude. We didn't do power rankings. Everybody bitched that we do power rankings. When we do power rankings, everybody bitches that they're slept on. Here's like I've said 50 times, we've recorded 6 episodes. If you don't like a prediction or you don't like the power rankings,
win.
Like, I'm going solely based on records. and who beat who to an extent, because it's not anybody's fault, but stats and stuff aren't in, so it makes it tough.
Yeah.
To
I'm only
see,
getting them from like a solid group of guys. Because if you look at the website, like all of net ducks are in. One shout out to Kevin. Kevin usually always gives me his stats. I'm gonna get his.
I know after the first 3 weeks, Jake didn't, but Jake has been now because he just sent us stats, 2 things of stats. So I'm assuming you're gonna get those here shortly.
Yeah, he sent them to me this week, so I'm gonna get those in.
But the problem is we got to go back maybe in the games and find out finals and put them into the games, even if they don't have stats, so that it auto populates the standings, so we don't have to figure it out.
We should just be doing it like at the actual game. It would be much easier.
Yeah, you definitely could do that. We do have internet access. You do have a laptop. You do have the ability to type in
Just to
ProRecSports.com/admin in the browser.
Yeah, it's that simple.
And then log in. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot. We got predictions for next week. We can do that. This one might be a shorter one, which might be music to some people's ears. I feel like sometimes we get a little long-winded and don't really talk about a whole lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
These aren't meant to be funny, but I mean, I'm a funny person, and making fun of Tyler is a lot of fun. So sometimes it just happens. But 10 o'clock, we got Claws Ducks. Do you have any disagreement with the Ducks winning that one?
I do not.
Okay, we got Citrus Nightmare. I almost feel like we should start from now that like your own team's playing, that pick doesn't count for you.
No, it has to. It has to, man. You got to bet on yourself.
All right. I mean, it's just a given who I'm picking. You know what I mean? It's just a given who I'm picking. So Citrus.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be closer if Ty plays. If Ty doesn't play.
I'm going to go with Citrus.
If Ty doesn't play, then.
The only reason, yeah, I'm going with Citrus because I think, yeah, I'm going with Citrus.
All right.
Ooh, Rashad Lane though.
Yeah, but
that's a big man.
Yeah,
that's
but
a big man. That's your 2-3.
Jake Schwiefert, Brett should be there. I mean, he still got to get the ball down there. Brett's blocks 95% of shots that go up near him or steals them. That man's a fucking ball magnet. We'll see.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are saying shit about the zone, and then they also don't realize that we haven't run zone in 2 weeks. So, I mean, we're in zone for the energy a little bit. Dave decided he wanted to shoot 900 for 900 from 3. So,
dude, he was splashing.
And then last week we just had to get out of zone because Mont and Scruggs just do. Well, actually, the big reason why we got out of it so quick was they were just holding them. They were up, and the second half they just were holding the ball outside, making us come guard them. Yeah, that's smart. You can do that when you're winning, though. So like, don't get any funny ideas.
I'm gonna try that out next time we play the Citrus.
Might be not till next season.
Well, yeah, you guys probably won't make it to the championship. All right, who's next?
I mean, you're gonna have to beat that. At this rate, you guys are gonna have to beat the energy to make it to the championship.
Yeah, you're right. No, wait, no, we're not. We're what are we? We're 2-3, or 2-4, or yeah, 2-4.
I mean, we have you at 7. So sorry, you'll have to play the Ducks.
Dude, that pisses me off. We got to play the energy twice this season.
Sucks to suck. All right, next game. Mages Force. I know you're a big King Mages.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jake just sent me the stats.
I told you. Every time you've told me to pick Mages, it has worked out. We're the same so far.
We match up with them pretty well.
I agree. I think, and you guys are a little bigger. Hope Katwan comes to hoop, and I'm gonna give the edge to you guys with Katwan. That's with you. Swarm Cherries. I feel like there hasn't been a week that I haven't picked the Swarm, and just out of spite of Antoine, I'm gonna pick the Swarm again just because he tweeted at us on Twitter. So The Storm came very close to beating the Energy last week as well.
I'm gonna go with the Swarm.
All right, last one, Pack Energy. We both had
Energy.
Okay, so we're exactly the same here again. So this isn't going to change our standings.
This might change you though. Katwan won't be here this week.
Oh, he's not going to be there?
Yeah.
You waited till after I picked that, after I just said we need injury reports?
Yeah, he won't be there.
No offense to y'all. I'm going to flop then. I'm going to go with my dude Damo. I think Damo's going to have a game.
Good, that's what I was planning on. Now we're not.
There we
now
go.
I'll take a 1 lead.
All right, sick. So that's what it is. We got Ducks, Citrus. We're split on Force, Mages. Both pick Swarm. Both pick Energy. I don't have a whole lot else, man. We could probably wrap it up. Call this one a short one.
Sounds good to me, brother. Wait, what'd you say we're split on? We're only split on Mages, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah. You good.
You literally repeated back what I said to you with the question mark at the end.
I thought you said split on Ducks and Mages.
No, I said we both got Ducks, Citrus. We're split on Mages, Force. Then we both have Swarm Energy.
Okay, well, when people watch this, they're going to hear that I was right.
All right, well, okay. You want a cookie or something? I can run you one to.
Like I said, dude, you guys beat us in regular season. I need to beat you on the podcast whenever I can.
You know, I was thinking about the other day. Actually, it was today.
What's that?
I've been to 3 championships.
Have you? Cherries, Energy. What's the third?
What was season 2? Was I a GM season 2? No, it wasn't a
Yeah.
GM season 2.
Who'd you play for season 2?
I don't know. Was I a GM for 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we had the Perrysburg League. The Perrysburg session. So sorry, 2. I forgot.
You're getting ahead of yourself, dude. That's what I've been doing all week.
I mean,
you got ahead of yourself, dude. You've been to 2.
2-5.
Didn't you play the Ducks?
Before, actually. I've been to half of them so far.
Damn.
Yeah, I played the Ducks season 2.
I'm undefeated
Season
in the
3.
finals.
Oh, we got that LeBron Jordan debate coming up. We ain't talking about it. 1-1, 1-0, or 0-2. Yeah, I don't got a whole lot, man. We'll wrap this thing up. Play some games this week. Should be some good ones. Maybe you'll catch us again next week. We'll see if Tyler feels up to figuring out a time to podcast. He seems to be the one that hinders the production of this.
Nobody knows that, though.
They do. I just told them.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right. See y'all
All
Sunday.
right.
Maybe we'll see Tyler.
I'll be there.
All right.
For sure.
Catch y'all then.
All righty.